Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Loose inside the 30. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spent all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't. Take it to the landing zone, and that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. An inside run with Jenkins. And that gets him after a gain of 7 to the 47. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're opening. Consistently here. So we stop for no gain. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. You talk about this Jets defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Throwing to start the drive. Church. This pass out wide to Hall. And this This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard. Straight ahead is Hall. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Church to the left side. He's got the tight end Taylor. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A good pick up there, 20 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. To throw is Sanders. That's taken in by Bond. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. Occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, 31 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Ball again on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Jets are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
shift things around. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a first and 10. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second and 10. A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Returnable here for Davis. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. Now he's loose at the 40. Breece Hall.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Church.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun, it's Shador. He's going to air one out. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Jets take over at 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play action. Church. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson, 37 yards. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Sanders.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force
force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, right back to Jenkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Throwing, Sanders. Open man, here's Schwartz, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed him perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the gun on third down, Sanders. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now for the 1st and goal.
Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd and goal, Sanders. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Viking 18.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Looking to throw. Church. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79, 75,
Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown. Breece Hall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Browns drive about to get started.
On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive.
And stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run, and then executed.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready? 70 Lions. Panther 60.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
19 strikes. 19 checks. Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
34-yard line.
18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Now Sanders.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Sanders.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Grosso.
The slot man in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Buffalo 18.
Sanders to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And they're on the 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Throwing to start the drive. Church looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A huge play there for the Jets. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Ready.
On first down, here's Judkins.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
To throw is Sanders.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw now, here's Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jets force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Throwing to start the drive. Church. And this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Here's Sanders.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Second and 2. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Arian Smith, 57 yards. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
Browns, 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Come on.
Second and 11 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lost one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And this one is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Throwing to start the drive. Church. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
cut this lead down to 25.
Browns, 34.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on 3rd down, Church. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, Sanders. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come back in. Come back.
Back to throw. Sanders. Throwing right when that's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw again, here is Sanders. His throw caught at about the 5. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Browns, 41.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
93
yards rushing for him now to this point.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake. Church. And he is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. First down and goal to go.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.
I'm just a wild little beast. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise